Just off the Texas coast sits a unique beach town marked with salty vibes and sun-soaked memories. Port Aransas is a place where family traditions unfold naturally, and beauty lies both in island views and the unhurried moments between adventures. One visit, and you'll see why generations of Texans have anchored their traditions to the island life. Start your new favorite family tradition in Port Aransas, Texas. Go to visitportaransas.com and plan your visit to Austin's beach. Picture this. It's a perfect spring day. You and your crew are soaking up the sun, live music in the background, craft beer in your hand, wandering past rows of breweries, local vendors, and food trucks serving up some serious flavor. That's Wild West Brewfest, and it's happening April 11th and 12th in Pflugerville. It's the ultimate craft beer festival run by the Rotary Club of Pflugerville, and every pour gives back, with net profits going to scholarships and local charities. So, tickets are going fast. Grab yours now at wildwestbrewfestpflugerville.com. Today on CityCast Austin, we are rolling out our monthly guide. Think of this as your to-do list, but strictly for fun things. Now, there are a bazillion festivals in April, so we're going to talk about which ones you should go to, plus the food and other fun things you should absolutely get into. And if you're just discovering CityCast Austin, hello! Tune in every morning to our daily podcast where I'll bring you all of the latest on this crazy town. Our April monthly guide is brought to you by Port Aransas. It's Tuesday, April 1st. I'm Nikki Devon, and this is what Austin's talking about. Hello, I'm here with Nicole Clark from Spectrum News. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, glad to be with you.
I'm glad you're here, too. I'm super excited. And our executive producer, of course, Eva Ruth Moravec. Hey, Eva.
Hello.
So we are going to talk about all the fun things to do in April. April is prime time festival month in Austin. It's like we done had our little cold weather. We're tired of it. And now we're ready to get out of the house. So the weather is kind of perfect. Everything is green and flowering again. And the city is kind of buzzing. So we wanted to dedicate one section of our monthly guide strictly to just like festivals. We're talking food, music, Eeyore, all of the stuff. Nicole, why don't you go first? What is on your festival list this month?
So I am very much looking forward to the Moontower Comedy Festival. I try to attend every year, and they do a great job with bringing a lineup of talent that appeals to so many Austinites. We're talking headliners, but also up-and-coming comedians, and I love to watch them all.
Nice.
Listen, Moontower is one of my favorite things in the city, too. I have a friend that she plans for it. She plans for it every year. She lets all of us know, do not invite me to anything. Do not expect me to be anywhere because my time will be filled with Moontower, period. Yeah. I love it.
How does it work, though? Because to me, it goes on for a long time. It's also really spread out.
Think Baby South by Comedy Festival, right? That's how I look at it, because you do need to have a badge. All right. So you want to get a badge, and that allows you access to the various venues to see the comedians. But then there are also, like I said, you have the headliners who are coming. And so you want to make time to do that. Much of it is downtown Austin, but there are venues outside of downtown as well. The majority of the comedians are performing at night, which is great because in many cases I am zooming over very safely from the Spectrum News studio to get to a performance, and they go on. I think these comedians are performing until 11, midnight. So you may have a show at 7, one at 9, even one at 11. And then you have several comedy-based podcasts that you can view a live taping. And for me, I'm able to preview a lot of the comedians. I interview a lot of them ahead of their shows, and then they make me promise to attend. It's a very sleepy week for me, but I get through it one way or the other.
Not for nothing. Every single time Moontower is going on, I see somebody famous, just out in the world, walking around like they're not famous. It's always jarring when it happens, but I'm like, oh, that's right, it's Moontower. That makes sense. Yeah.
I kid you not, every time I interview a comedian, they tell me how much they love Austin. They love traveling to Austin. They're excited to be in Austin. Of course, the barbecue and the tacos, right? They talk about that all the time, but the energy, the vibe, the fact that we really turn out for live performances. So the audiences are going to be super energetic, very hyped. It's going to be a good time no matter when they perform. And I just think in general, people really enjoy traveling to Austin for events.
This is the time of year where people come and they're like, wait a minute, Austin's great. It's beautiful. The weather's nice. It's like the siren song. This is like April is the siren song for Austin.
You want to live here.
Come live here. Yeah.
We know it's great. We know the weather is fabulous. You can live here.
And also it's going to be 100 degrees in about 2 months. So
This is a mirage.
Don't be fooled.
Spring mirage.
Yeah.
It's awesome that we have something like after South by for comedian, that's just a separate comedian-centric thing.
I just love comedy. I'm a psychotherapist as well. I know the benefits of laughter. It really is so good for your health and mental health. And I can be in this dark venue and laugh so loud and crazy and no one cares. So it's one of the only events you can go to where you can just be so loud with your laughter and it not be offensive. Like you can just join in with everybody else. By the end of it, you've made friends because you and the person sitting next to you are laughing at the same thing.
Exactly.
It's community. All right. We are promoting a sense of community. We are combating loneliness. This is about social connection.
We're saving the world.
Amazing.
We're saving the world. We're saving the world.
Sign me up.
What about you, Eva Ruth? Where are you going? What festivals are you getting into?
There's just so many different kinds of festivals. So I love that there's one specifically focused on Latin music in April. So Bésame Mucho is happening at Circuit of the Americas. It's the second year that it's happened here in Austin. This festival launched in LA, and they bring more than 80 different Latin American acts to town. So something for everyone. I think it's really cool. It's just a one-day thing, so you don't have to build up stamina for the entire weekend, which is kind of nice for me because I'm old. But yeah, some of the headliners this year, Hombres G, a pop rock foursome that's from Madrid. And then there's Peso Pluma, a Mexican singer, rapper, and songwriter, and Tigres del Norte, which is a norteño band that has a huge following, been around for a long time, from San Jose. So I think that it's fun that we can celebrate different types of music here in Austin and have a whole festival for that.
And I love the Latin festival as well. I mean, you are it's resonating with my Zumba roots, okay? I just want to, I just want to have my Latin party. I love my salsa, my merengue, my bachata. Bring it on. That sounds fabulous.
I know. It's going to be great. That's in the beginning of the month. At the end of the month, I have to give a shout out to Eeyore's 60th birthday party this year. This is one of those quintessential Austin things. It started back in 1964 because UT students wanted a reason to skip school. That's it. The weather was nice. They're like, how do we bring our class outside?
Senior skip day. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So they decided to honor the donkey known as Eeyore. And yeah, now it's the 60th year, and it's all of the vendors that are it's held at Peace Park, and all of the vendors there are nonprofit organizations. It's really this fun, quirky, weird, musical, artsy, food community. Go check it out. Eeyore's 60th birthday party, and just embrace Austin weirdness.
Eva, I think you just sold it. Listen, I didn't know about it, all those details, and now I'm I have to add it to my calendar.
Yes.
You sounded like a commercial. You even made me want to go.
She had all of the facts. I mean, who, what, when, where, why.
I'm here for honoring Skip Day, Senior Skip Day. I love it.
I did not know that part about it. I did not know that that's how it started.
That's a fun fact right there, baby.
Yeah, I love that.
Fact.
I didn't know that. And I've been to Eeyore's many times, and I did not know that.
Yep.
I try to go to this festival every year, Austin Reggae Fest. It's happening from the 18th to the 20th on Auditorium Shores. It's super cheap. Your day passes start at $20. You can get a weekend pass for $60. And a portion of every single ticket sold is donated to Central Texas Food Bank. This is their 30th year anniversary. And the thing that I love about Reggae Fest is that you get into the gate and it's just, you can tell that the sole purpose is to relax. Everybody's just laying on the ground on their blankets, soaking up the sun, dancing, hanging out. I immediately feel at ease. I immediately feel like it's time to relax. Everybody is beautiful. I get to people watch. And then on top of that, just really good dance hall and reggae music all day, all weekend. And this, it's a marathon, right? So like you got to pace yourself because you get there and they're vendors. So the last time I went, I walked in the gate and spent $150 because I was like, I have to have all of this. But it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Nikki loves a vendor.
I love a vendor.
Nikki
Take my
loves
money.
An artisan
Take my money.
shop. Mm-hmm.
Take it. What else am I going to do? Just buy tank tops at Old Navy? Take my money. I want it. So I'm going to do Reggae Fest. And then also Austin Blues Festival is happening the 26th and the 27th at the Moody Amphitheater at Waterloo Park. And, I saw Mavis Staples' name and that was Take My Money. Again. So it's like, it'll have Mavis Staples, Jackie Vincent, Sir Woman. There's going to be a celebration for Antone's 50th. One-day tickets start at $80, so not as cheap. But we get 2-day tickets for $130. So you might as well just plan the 2 days and just listen. It's good music all day. And I just don't feel like I should have to say it again, but Mavis Staples, I can listen to her do anything. The last time I saw her in concert she was helping induct Bonnie Raitt into the Austin Music Hall of Fame or something like that. And they were singing together. And I was just like, oh God, Mavis. Like she's one of my favorites. So that's where I'll be.
Iconic.
The festival I'll be going to. Yeah. So I can cry at Mavis Staples.
Good tears, happy tears, of course.
Happy tears. Just like I grew up on Mavis Staples. Like her voice is kind of seared into my memory and my brain.
Yes. It's in your DNA.
Yeah.
It's in there. I love that.
I will be there in the front trying to push my way to the front, singing loudly and hopefully not embarrassing my mama.
I love it. And these all feel like they're very, South by can feel a little bit like it's tourist centric. It's catering to all these people from out of town. And I love that in April, we're like, yeah, okay, but now we're actually going here. Moon Tower does bring in people from out of town for these, and some of these other ones do too, but it feels more local. I love all these local ones.
Hey y'all, Nikki here. I wanted to tell you about something that you need to save the date for. Austin Community Foundation has been a trusted partner in local philanthropy for individuals, families, and businesses looking to do good in Central Texas. And on April 29th, Austin Community Foundation invites you to Austin in Common at ACL Live Moody Theater. Now, this is an event like no other. It's focused on storytelling. emceed by Miles Blockson, the night will feature 4 community leaders who will share their Austin stories. Their diverse experiences of living, working, and raising families right here in Austin. It's a chance to celebrate our togetherness because no matter who you are or where you're from, we all have Austin in common. Sponsorships and tickets are available at austinincommon.org. So get yours today. That's austinincommon.org. Food is the next thing we're going to talk about. And the reason, the weather doing its thing this month, a lot of people want to spend more time chilling out on patios, getting back to just being Austinites, getting back to doing as much as they can outside while we can before it gets too hot. And so we're full of food truck parks, great restaurants, outdoor spaces, and more. But personally, for me, I think it's like I do this after ACL too, I think, without knowing it. After we have this big influx of tourists, I like to just go around to my old Austin favorites. For some reason, it helps me get back into the feel of just like, Okay, yes, right. This is my city. I'm just going to go back to my favorite little places and I don't have to wait in line for 45 minutes because there's a million people in my city. So I want to know what kind of food y'all are getting into in April. And Ruth, why don't you go first this time?
I love that you just like need to check on all your people. I think that's such a lovely thing. You're
I
like,
do.
let me
I
just
have to
make
go
sure.
to all my little favorites. I got to go to my little favorites. Be like, sorry, I was gone for a month. I'm back.
Well, my anniversary is in early April, our wedding anniversary. And my husband and I love a good cheese plate. We are cheese dorks. And like some of our favorite dates have just been like grabbing random, it doesn't have to be fancy, but it's just like whatever's in the pantry, you know, whatever cracker remnants we have and olives and whatever, and going out and being outside and having a little picnic. So I saw that Antonelli's cheese shop. I have never been to their tasting events, but they have like all kinds of events all the time. For April, they have this recommendation for a peach chipotle chèvre cheese. And I'm just like, I would just like to eat that out of the whatever container it's in.
That sounds delicious.
Like it doesn't even need anything else with it. But yeah, so I'm thinking about like where can we go for a little special anniversary picnic and bring some cheese. Also, there's an Instagrammer who goes by 512 Bites. Her name is Rachel, and she's doing a new food truck every week all year long. I'm not always into like getting all next to a food truck and enjoying a meal there. Like that doesn't always sound very appealing to me. But in April, when the weather is nice, I'm like, I could see that. I'm going to sit outside and enjoy. So yeah, she just had a recommendation for Bussin' Buns hot chicken. Have you been there?
Yes. Listen, do it. Do it, do it, do it.
I am a hot chicken fan. It's from Nashville. They have 2 different locations. They're going to open a third one soon. It looks awesome. And then my third little thing is I'm Jewish. This month is also when we celebrate Passover. And Abba, a restaurant on South Congress, they have an incredible food. They've been doing some of these like holiday specials. I've seen them for other holidays like Valentine's Day. They did like a takeout thing. So they're doing something similar for Passover, and they have like incredible take-home spreads for 2 people that are actually $118 for Passover. Not crazy. And they're also doing dine-in specials. So yeah, I'm going to be outside eating somewhere. Eating cheese.
I was going to say, eating cheese outside.
Cheese and hot chicken.
I love that. Okay, what about you, Nicole? I'm so nosy. Where are you going to eat?
No, I mean, honestly, continuing what Eva Ruth said, I am all about the food trucks in April. I feel like it is that month of transition as we move into spring when you're reflective, you know, it's breezy, the weather's just right for whatever you want to wear. I feel like people are just in this positive, springy mood. We just, you know, have daylight saving time and we've got a little bit more daylight. The sun is up a little bit longer. And so I really enjoy going to food truck parks. For one in particular, that even when I'm prepping for like a fitness competition, it is my weakness. And it is Mama Jambalaya. And they actually travel. They're at a lot of the festivals, a lot of the weekend events they have at Instagram. Mama Jambalaya. They are from New Orleans, and baby, you can tell because the roux is right. You understand? The jambalaya is correct. Okay. And I have been eating their fish tacos for 3+ years, and it's always a fan favorite. So I really like Mama Jambalaya very much. And then I noticed, because I get my little Sunday fun day on in the spring as well, a little Sunday brunch situation. And last weekend I checked out Victory East. And now, because it's spring, they have this nice patio area.
Yes.
I saw people playing spades, you understand? Like, they had the DJ going.
Come on, spades table. Yes.
That was spades table. Okay, books were had and made. And it was just so festive and so nice. And everybody was just hanging out. And it was like sporadic, random dance capades going on based on what the DJ played. And you could go indoors and get the food. You could eat out there. They had shade for those of of us who don't like direct sunlight, you
Oh
understand?
my gosh.
Well, we enjoy that breeze. So that was very fun. That's something that they are kicking up for spring, and I am loving it.
I had to mute myself because I was laughing so hard. First of all, because when you said they had the spades out and the books, I can't listen. I can picture it. I can picture it slamming them down. Listen, spades and dominoes evoke such a visceral response in my body. And I love that Victory East is on the come up right now. Like that is an Austin like iconic venue. That's Austin. So I love that there's this renewed love for it. And most of the time their programming is really good. And I looked up Mama Jambalaya.
Get to know it. Get to know.
Oh my God, I've never heard of this. This food looks so good.
It really does. I love the Victory. I mean, and so there's other brunch places like this too. It's like when you bring games, I'm staying for a while.
Right.
I'm here.
Yes.
I don't feel like you're trying to get this next table in after me. Like I'm enjoying myself, and you're here for that's okay with everyone here, which is really nice to just have a hang.
I was somewhere recently and I looked over to the table next to me and they were playing Uno. And I was like, yes. Let's
do more of that.
Let's do more of that.
More games when you're out.
Simple pleasures. I'm about simple pleasures, So
I am about this Mama Jambalaya. She about to get all my money. I'm sorry. I can't stop looking at it.
Worth it.
So my food, like I said, I'm going to be going back. I haven't mixed. I'm going to go back to places that I love, and then I'm going to try this new place. So I keep hearing about Austin's very own Salt. It's a Black-owned brunch spot. I haven't been. Have you been?
Yes and yes. Yes, I have. And is it a good time, day or night? Yes.
I keep hearing about Austin's very own Salt, Black-owned brunch spot, but evidently it's day and night. I'm into it. They're on 25 West Anderson Lane.
They have a wall of daiquiri mixes if you're into that. So you can get whatever variety or mixture of varieties that you desire. There are nights when they have a DJ. You can rent it out for your own private occasion. And the food is delicious.
What?
Yes.
Oh, I love a daiquiri. I'm a sucker for a daiquiri.
Yes.
And then the other place I want to go, I still haven't been to Micklethwaite's Brick and Mortar. So I guess it's at 4602 Taney Street. I still haven't been there for their brick and mortar. My mom wants to go. I'm going to take my mom. I know I'm just going to prepare myself for the meat sweats.
Very good.
I'm just going to prepare myself. And April is time for barbecue. You getting into barbecue time. Because sometimes for me, when we start getting into the summer, it's too hot.
Yes.
I can't eat a bunch of meat when it's super hot outside. So like for me, spring equals barbecue. It's time to eat barbecue.
I have been to the church. It's in an old church. It's gorgeous the way that they redid the inside. Limited seating inside. There is a lot of seating outside, but it's very little shade. But oh my God, I had the Frito pie there. I can't say no to a Frito pie. Like you put chips and cheese and meat and beans and some peppers and whatever, like 3 pieces of lettuce, and it's a salad,
Sure. Yes.
It just has all the right textures. And the one at Micklethwaite was so good.
You're killing me with this 3 pieces of lettuce for salad. That is so accurate. It's so
healthy.
accurate. It's so accurate.
You're taking me back to my school days when I had Frito pie, when we had the carnival and the Frito pie, loving it. Oh, I got to go just for the nostalgia.
I'm telling you, Frito pie at barbecue places is underrated. That is my go-to because it just it's the perfect bite, you know, and it's not falling apart. It's just contained.
Yes.
I need some barbecue right now, but yeah.
And then the last place that I want to go, and I think if you haven't been yet, it's called Lenny's, and it's on the east side, East 7th. It's a food truck. It's on 705 Gunter, and it's like breakfasty, sandwichy. It's gay. It's owned by this cute little couple that I love, and it's just like their biscuits are top tier. It's next level. I go for Lenny's biscuits, and now it's getting to that point to where you can sit outside and have a little biscuit and coffee in the morning, and you don't have to fight the flies for your food. It's fun and it's cute, and they're wonderful people. So shout out to Lenny's.
Nice.
Okay, if we are talking biscuits,
Yes. Yep.
I have to mention. Now,
Yes.
this is great year round, but it is super cool because they switch it up. So,
No.
Fix Restaurant, it is downtown. My mouth is salivating even as I mention it, but it is a scratch kitchen. They make the biscuits fresh to order to bring to your table. And then they have like this preserve. And they often switch out. It may be like a peach preserve. Oh, my mouth. Peach, strawberry, apple. And it's like a glaze, a preserve that you put on this hot, buttery biscuit. And this is like your appetizer while you're waiting on your shrimp and grits or your chicken and waffles or whatever you want to get. Do yourself a favor and go there for, even if you get nothing but the biscuits. They are absolutely incredible. Eva Ruth, you're seconding?
I am seconding. I've been hearing about this place for years.
Really?
And yes, I'm like, when can we go? It's Fixe.
Yes.
And it's on West 5th.
Yes. I've passed by there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Their logo is like a little acorn, and you'll drive by and be like, what is that? It looks like just like an office building or something, but then inside it's like luxe and it's great Southern food. But no, I've been hearing about these biscuits for a long time, and I'm just like, I need to get them in my belly.
For sure.
I will absolutely go to a restaurant just for the biscuits. I will absolutely do that. I'm a biscuit connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but I'm very picky about my biscuits. We were at Ola May the other day, and I was like, you're going to have to go on and give me another one of those to take home with me for later when I'm alone by myself.
Yeah.
I need more biscuits. So, we've been talking a lot about just like, festivals and food and stuff like that. But I think that also there's just like general fun things to do in the city. We keep bringing up the fact that like it's getting warmer and it starts to stick and people are outside more. So what are some fun things? I guess I can go first. My favorite thing that happens in April is the Austin Kite Fest. It's on the 5th of April, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Zilka Park, free 99. It's their 97th annual. There's like a kite flying contest. There's stuff for kids to do. There's a food court. If you have never been to the Kite Festival, just go. Just go. It's lovely. It's delightful. It's like an immediate dopamine boost. If everybody's happy, the wind's blowing, kids are and normally kids running around everywhere screaming would get on my nerves. Not at the Kite Festival. I love it. Babies running around. Austin Kite Fest, y'all. Have y'all ever been? You've been.
I've been, and you took the words right out of my mouth. That is exactly what I was about to say next, the Kite Festival.
Nice.
It's a good time. It's a great time. And I love seeing all of the different kites. It's amazing to see what they put in the air. And yes, the excitement on kids' faces. And they have some food there too. So it's a win. I just go and spend the day.
It's so fun.
I love it.
I love that. And then I would say my singular go-to most fun activity in the springtime, whether it is with my boo or my kids or my girlfriends, I love, love, love to kayak on Lake Austin. I just love, love, love it. I just love the fact that there's a lake downtown. I think it really speaks to balance in Austin. We work hard and we play hard, and it is right there together. So we always, rent the kayak. We go to the Austin Row Club, rent our kayak downtown, work up a good little sweat, get a little bit of cardio, a little arm exercise in there, and then walk our tired selves over to Gus's Fried Chicken. It is a good day. That is a good day.
Perfect day right there.
Yeah, you gotta give yourself a little treat after you've done all that work.
Oh,
after you've done all that work, you need a treat.
Yes.
They have like cute little boats and swans and stuff that you can get on. Like they have like little boats that are like old school cars or boat or something like that, right?
I've been seeing those. Yeah, so you can't have a motor, right, on Town Lake, but you can have there are like boats that look like they have a motor on them, but they don't. They're just like these little cute like vintage things.
You're paddling, baby. You are paddling on that swan. You are moving the swan forward.
Yes.
And it is a good time.
Mm-hmm. It's fun and exercise all at once.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And also, I think every Saturday, 8 a.m., they have We Outside. And that also, April's a great time to just like, if you're wanting to like dip your toe into fitness, you're wanting to try it out when it's not so hot. We Outside is like, they let you, it's 2 miles. You can run or you can walk. You can take your strollers. All you got to do is just meet up and then, you beat a bunch of people and you exercise with them. I love April, y'all.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Also, one of my favorite places in the city is the Cavalier. They're having their 7th anniversary on the 12th. That's going to be a whole day of fun. But it's going to start with a pajama party drag brunch, which is just like 2 things that are my favorites smushed together. Like, what are you talking about? Pajama party and drag brunch. And that's going to go right into a crawfish boil.
Oh,
wow.
It's crawfish season.
They thought of everything.
Everything.
They sure did.
Eva Ruth, what about you?
Well, I got to mention Round Rock Express baseball. My dad lives in Round Rock, and he is a Minnesota guy. He used to love the Twins. And he taught me a lot about baseball when I was growing up, and that's his sport. And so Round Rock Express's season starts on April 1st, today. And they just have a lot of cool specials. Like, I swear, every single day they have a home game. There's something they're promoting, something that is like $1 hot dogs, $2 tacos. They're honoring the Austin Black Senators on April 23rd. So get out there. It's their 25th season also. So they're doing like extra, anniversary year things for that.
I didn't know it'd been that long.
Yeah. And there's so many games. So I just think it's a fun, being outside is a good time to be out at the ballpark. It's worth a little drive up north to have a fun little date night or a fun night with friends or family. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to this month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So another really fun thing on the calendar this month, on April 19th, it's actually the first event that's happening like this. It's called Green Acres Hop Fest and Springtime Art Market out at Jester King, which is also a drive. So out like past Oak Hill West. It's so pretty out there. They have goats. It's like this sprawling giant brewery with great food. They have pizza and hamburgers and fun stuff. And so for this festival, this art market, they're going to have music, art market with 60 different artists, guest IPAs, food, and they're also having Tejas Tonic come. And this is a company that's apparently making tonic and gummies with locally grown Texas hemp.
Spending time in Dripping Springs is always a win. It's always a win.
Yeah. You have to plan for it, set aside some time, an afternoon. Right. Don't rush yourself. But yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Well, and also, you can either spend that time in traffic in the city, or you could just take a whole day and just go somewhere and chill.
And then I have to mention also Krungbin is coming to the Moody Amphitheater on April 22nd and 23rd. It's a great venue. They're a Houston-based band. They come to Austin for all kinds of stuff. They were at ACL. So much fun to watch, but just like kind of a psych rock, good time in the evening. So
nice.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. Just those 7 or 8 things. That's all I got.
Well, I like saying these things in the monthly guide because then it's like, okay, now you have some accountability. You better go out and do those things. So I'm speaking it into my existence.
All right, y'all. Now, everyone, you have plenty of opportunities and options and things that you could do in April. We have learned a lot. We've given you so many options. We can't wait to hear what y'all get into. Nicole and Eva Ruth, thank you so much for being here and giving us all this good stuff.
Good time. Good times.
And Nicole, we got to have you back. We got to have you back.
Of course. I love this. This is great.
And if you're considering a road trip this month, our sponsor pick of the month from Port Aransas is the Texas Sandfest. Sandfest is amazing. Imagine the sand castles you may have made on the beach as a kid, but times a million. It's the largest beach sand sculpture competition in the country, where people work alone or in small teams to create unbelievable masterpieces right in front of your eyes. So head to texassandfest.org to secure your tickets now to the 3-day family event, April 25th through the 27th. That's texassandfest.org. That's all for today here on CityCast Austin. You can find links to Nicole's work and social media in our show notes. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Austin newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye, y'all.